Hey guys, welcome back. So this is Micromax Canvas Spark 2 Plus, the upgraded version of the previous year's Canvas Spark 2, which was released in September 2015, and it has upgraded a couple of facts in the RAM, in terms of design, in terms of storage. And this is not the cheapest Android phone, but yes, this is the cheapest Android phone running Marshmallow. So we already have taken the unboxing, the quick look yesterday's video, so make sure to watch that in case you're looking for all the detail, how the stuffs you will get in the box and what are the specification, everything is here. So in my first impression, first I like the build quality. Really is very solid. As I said, I previously used the Micromax phones, but this is not that much you will feel. It looks completely, unibody phone. It doesn't look like that. This is a removable back cover. So I have read some of the technology posts, and earlier they said that this is non-removable battery. It has a sealed phone, and so because I didn't find any information on that's why I bought this phone. And but when I found that, I was trying to get peel this cover off. Maybe I was thinking that this is one that we are replace the battery, but this is completely removable shell. So make sure to watch unboxing video. You'll get the details how to put the insert SIM card, everything stuff here. And number two, a phone fits very nicely in hand. You can see I got a big hand, but certainly this 5-inch phone size is really good for most of the hands. This is a 6-inch phone. You can compare how does it looks like. It's kind of very big if you put in the front. So whole phone can get inside this 6-inch Nexus 6 and also the Nexus 6P. And the rounded edges and the curved edges are really nice. You can see it doesn't hurt you in the finger and all the palm. And also this is a curved back. This is really nice. And most of the times this low budget phones definitely have the plastic shells, and this is also plastic, but this is a metallic finish on that one. This is not the metal. If in case you're looking, this is a metallic touch. This is a champagne gold color, not the metallic one. It's a plastic body with a premium finishing in that, and definitely I can say it's a premium finish. And regarding this logo, I can say that you can easily remove it off, but I didn't try it. If you don't like this kinds of logos, you can definitely remove it from the phone. So one more point here guys, this is as I said, this is upgraded. It's got 1 GB RAM and 8 GB of internal, while the previous Canvas Spark 2 just got 756 MB of RAM and 4 GB of internals. This is Plus model, that's why it is called Canvas Spark 2 Plus. Okay, and I have put at my primary SIM card from my Nexus 6P guys. It's a kind of very difficult experience. Not difficult, you can say it's kind of very strange and good experience when switching from phones with a 810 Snapdragon and 3 GB of RAM to such a low just 1.3 GHz phone with 1 GB of RAM. So kind of nice experience. That's why I can say if you're I can really feel how the performance looks like. So stay tuned. And let's begin with a deep review of all, because for this complete one day I'm using that phone. So we will first talk about the OS. So first thing, there's a lot of bloatware on that phone, so I will just remind you guys. So okay guys, this is what you get, and you got a lot of stuffs built in. For example, this is CM app locks, you will get that, and this is based on the Android Marshmallow 6.0. here you can check that. So during the demo you can keep on watching the performance of the device, how it works, and also you can see this is built on the top of the Android Marshmallow, and it has got the Indus OS skin. This is what it looks like, and you can turn that off. Couple of the features, power saver, home screen sound. When you turn that on, when you press any menu button, it will speak that name. So not looking good for that. So here's the one launchers. By default you will get the Indus launcher and the default Micromax launcher. So I have installed a couple of my favorites ones of all time, this Nova Launcher Prime and the Google Now launchers, in case you want a deep review. So make sure to check my Android Lollipop and Marshmallow launchers in my playlist. So about the OS, this is called Micromax Q350 Android OS 6.0. More information you can get here. Okay, and you can install as I said, because by default this is what it looks like when you install the phone. This is not the home, this is the home screen you will get. With the there is no app drawer. Actually this is surprisingly I like that they follow the LG G5 concept and some of the iOS stuff. So you can see these 4 ties are the common one, 4 icons, and you can really when you install any app, it will come at the end of the one. These are stuff I installed to just get the performance of the device. And this is what it is called, folders are created, and this is the Play Store link. You can create a new ones here, and they have some built-in apps like App Bazaar and lots of MLive, SDK, App Center, and email, CM Locker, Clean Master is built in, Amazon Kindle. So lots of freeware, but good thing is that you can definitely remove it. So let's try it out and remove any of the app. If you see, we can remove any of the things here. So this is Marshmallow. You have to simply go to the apps here, and we'll try to remove any of the bloatware, so that will confirm. Suppose Amazon Kindle, so this is how you can remove it there. And Micromax has done some tweaks in the machine itself. I will let you know guys know. So let's take on the storage look. So I installed many of the apps and games here, so you will get total of 8 gigs of storage, and amongst the 2.35 I use a lot of space, so only 1.4 gigs available, but you can expand with the memory card up to 32 gigs of, not more than that. So I got 1.17 gigs of apps, and for system wise 4.27. but as I said, good thing is that you can remove stuff here. So Amazon shopping, you can simply install and remove that, so it's gone. So this is nice, you can work with that around. So now let's talk about the display. So display wise, it is IPS LCD and not thick grade. It just got FWVGA and with 196 ppi. And outdoor visibility, I tested that it is direct sunlight, it is kind of low, not because of what you can see, because of this LCD glass panel. This is not some AMOLED or any better panel, this is simple IPS LCD panel. So you will see a lot of fingerprints here and everything, your fingerprint nails, and you will also see a lot of glossiness. So let's take a look on this. Is a video I filmed yesterday just to take out the outdoor visibility. So guys, this is Canon Spark 2 Plus and Q350. This is outdoor display test, and this videos I'm filming with the Nexus 6P. And alright, so let's jump out in the direct sunlight, and you can see whether you can really see any bright light or not. We can visible what we want to see here. So pretty much I can see that thing here, some things. Let me make the brightness full out here. This is how. So in the direct sunlight I can read but I can easily read stuff here, but anyway this screen is a lot much mirroring stuffs are there. I'm seeing a lot of fingerprints here, but in the bright sunlight I can read that, no issues on that one. Let's go to the Play Store and see. So this is how it goes. Nova Launcher Prime, I can really read it guys. Maybe in the phone you're not able to view that quality, but it's quite visible in the bright sunlight. So screen is bright, I can see that. Considering the price again, I'm saying that. So now let's move to dark. You can visualize that. This is how we came in the dark. So this is how it looks like guys. And so now you can see that it is quite visible in the outside, but under direct sunlight you might feel some problems. So you need to increase the brightness to max as I've done right now. So you can see, and this is how. Also, and daylight viewing angles are not great, as you can see. When I turn that here, I'm not able to visual much. It's just 45-degree turnout, and it's turned to be quite difficult. So this is all for the display guys. Now let's talk about the connectivity, and you will get dual SIM support here. And this card takes two types of SIM card. The SIM one takes regular mini SIM card that we have for standard big size, and the second SIM card is called micro SIM card. And this phone is not 4G compatible, it just takes 3G connectivity, and both SIMs you can use for the 3G connectivity. Coming to the hardware, it got 1.8 GHz quad-core processor and 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB of internal, and there is Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, no NFC, and USB OTG is not supported. So don't think of that one. Already tried and tested that with lots of USB OTG cable. So this is a working USB OTG cable, and I'm not getting any stuffs here regarding how this thing goes on. So USB OTG is not supported. I read in some places and very good places like it's working, but it's not working guys. At least for me, I tried. The same one is working for Nexus 6, but not in this phone. Okay, and you got the headphone jack here, micro USB cable here, and that's it. And let's talk about the performance guys here. So I've installed a couple of the apps here, and this is what it goes like. I will just launch a couple of the things here. So first let me change the launcher. We can change it there. So already you have taken a feel of how this looks like. So already I've installed the Nova Launcher Prime, and this is how I configured my phone. So you need to have some kind of launcher, just then you can get the better feel. You can see now the phone looks perfectly fine. So let me launch some of the apps here. For example, the WhatsApp, the regular apps, not all the apps because there's endless apps. I just installed the common ones that you can use it. So in the meantime you can keep on noticing device performance. So and display wise is not that much fluid. Sometimes you can see I'm trying to browse and it's getting to some other apps, Twitter. So I don't find any kind of issues like performance stuff. So most of the things are working fine. This is my Twitter account @JSupport. You can follow me out for any of the questions or doubt you have. And let's go some other apps. For example, this Instagram. So as I said, most of the apps launch perfectly. So I used to post background scene stuff, photos, wallpaper in Instagram too. So if you have Instagram account, you can connect to me and share all the information. You got the Clean Master here, and a Google Drive account itself. Chrome we already launched. So except a couple of fraction of milliseconds delay, and everything except work fine. You can see no issues, and then most apps launching fine. Also you got the Opera Mini OLX app, you can remove that. Play Store works fine. And now let's launch a couple of the games here. So I have installed not all, but I just installed Temple Run 2 and Subway Surfer just because of space crunch. But anyway, I will be testing that with the high-end games like Asphalt if this phone device supports. And I played games for at least half an hour in that, but I didn't find any issues, guys. The games load perfectly fine, even if there is any delay. So I didn't notice that one. That might be very minor one. So you can see the game is launching and loading very fine, even though it takes a slight bit time more, but you didn't find any kind of lags at all. So you can see it's loading perfectly fine. So I will do that gaming test on a separate video. Now let's launch another game app called Subway Surfer. So speakers also nice. Now this is how, guys, games launch. So now let's try some multitasking. We try to switch some apps. As I said, Micromax has done some kind of tweaks. You can see you got a clear button here. So definitely if you use it, you can one shot clean all the apps that are running. So if I just switch to the WhatsApp and see, so again since resuming to the game, no problem. Chrome. So we didn't find any lag till now. So this is what the important stuff is here. And the fraction of delays will be there because there's no denying. It's just got 1 GB of RAM and just got 250 to 300 MB of the free RAM for the personal use, and rest are occupied with the system and all. Now let's talk about the camera and the video quality. So the rear camera has got the 5 megapixel, and this is autofocus, not the manual focus. I got a couple of the comments here, so this is reply for you guys. So this is autofocus. You don't have any touch to or tap to focus. And the flash is there, a tiny flash, and there's no except any fancy stuff here like no OIS, no everything else. The camera UI is simple interface. And front you got here 2 megapixel camera, and backside video recording is in HD 1280 by 720. Front video recording is in VGA 480 640 by 480, and image capture is not that slow. It's kind of, I can say, okay. Now let me show you guys the camera interface here. This is how the standard cameras looks like. So, and you get the usual, if you have used previously Micromax phones, you'll get the same stuff here. You got the HDR, and you also got the voice capture here. If I just click here and say capture, it will capture it there, and go to setting, you get the usual stuffs and basic settings like voice and all, scene mode, and you can have shutter and everything. ISO's there, but I selected auto. I don't think so it's going to matter anymore. And you can switch to immediately switch to video. There is no tap to focus, everything else just click and record. So, and the final verdict, guys, this phone is especially built to enjoy marshmallow stuff with some premium looking and solid build quality, you can say. So there is nothing much you can do with that, and price wise is okay, and I am not hoping so to get any further marshmallow update. This is 6.0, and the Android security patch level is February. Already all my Nexus devices running for the April, so I'm not sure whether they will really get any update or not, but even if you get, it's quite good enough. Otherwise 6.0 is quite good OS. There is not much different in 6.0 to 1 except some few emojis. So that's it, guys, a quick look. And if you have any concern and queries, let me know at the Twitter at the JSupport. I will come back soon with a lot of the detailed gaming review and the complete cameras and video. If you have any further question, let me know which games you want to try out and which apps you want to try it on this phone before you buy that phone. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to watch more. And this is Saurabh behind the scene, and we'll talk to you very soon in the next video. Have a great day ahead.